So here's another opportunity to leverage your buying power. Wendy's recently announced that they are closing 200 to 300 locations, some underperforming locations. It's a good opportunity sometimes to shutter underperforming locations. Gives everyone the opportunity to focus on ones that are performing well. So if you're going to go through and do several hundred transactions, if you look at this like any other transaction, this does have some construction components to it, if you will, or facilities management, or you may want to look at it as property management. There'll be turnback work that'll need to be performed if it's a lease location before it goes back and turns back to the landlord or the entity that's going to operate it or release it, whatever it's going to be re-imaged to, or before it gets turned back over to surplus property within your own organization. There's going to be some de-identification. Things will need to be done. If you don't already have, you'll need to have some checklists done, protocols, whatever your organization may want to do to get the property ready to either dispose of it or turn it back. You also need to clearly identify roles and responsibilities. So first you'd want to identify the scope of work, clearly identify what scopes need to be done, and then identify the roles and responsibility as far as who's going to do it. So in this situation though, with Wendy's doing say 200 to 300 locations, really I would say you'd want to leverage that buying power. If you're going to buy 200 items, try to see the commonality in those items and negotiate them in groups. Now you might not be able to buy all 200 at the same time, but you want to buy them in groups of, whether it's 5 or 10 or 20, whatever you can, to be able to negotiate the best pricing possible. So again, see those commonalities. You don't want to go buy one of them 200 times. You really want to group them together so you can leverage that volume buying power. And then when the program is over, then you'll shut that down. Obviously, you're not going to be in the business of shuttering locations constantly, but while you're doing it, you want to get the best deal that you can on these transactions.